Hey y'all, this your girl Theron with this Dream Makers Moment. In one of my videos I talked about surrounding yourself with positive people. You know, align yourself with go-getters. See, if you align yourself with the same familiar people, you're going to get the same familiar things. Think about the average 5 people that you talk with on a regular basis. You might not be able to talk to them every day, but just think about the people that you talk to on a regular basis. What are they doing? Are you like them? 9 times out of 10, you are the sum of them. So you want to try to align yourself with people who are hungry, who are unreasonable, who want that life, who want a different life, who want a better life. It may not be like the glamorous TV life. They just want better for themselves. They might want freedom of time, freedom to do what they want to do, freedom of creativity. See, a lot of people at work, 67 to 70% of people don't like their jobs. They don't like what they're doing. 60% of people are looking for another job at the current job. They are dissatisfied, and it is okay. This is my philosophy, and I was sharing with somebody on the other day. So when you're in your 20s, you're really learning about yourself. You know, you've been all these years living on mama and them belief system. You made an agreement with yourself that whatever mama and them said was right, or whatever mama and them said, some things you might not agree with. So now you're floating through life in your 20s, and you are just trying to figure things out. And it's okay whether you want to do this, whether you want to go to school. Mom and them may say go to college, and you're like, I don't want to go to college right after. You don't have to. We people have to stop living other people's dreams and start dreaming on your own. Dream your own dreams. And then when you get to your 30s, you're like, that's not really what I want to do. You kind of like wasted time. You know, like you may work in a job 15 years. You're like, Dad, this is not what I do. I want to be fulfilled. You see people out there living their dreams, people that are being fulfilled, had that dream job, had that dream career. Whatever it is what they like to do, and they are passionate about it. You can start getting that in your 30s, getting ready to go into your 40s, so you can really start living your life. It's okay if you're 35, 36, and you don't like what you're doing and you want to change. To me, it is okay, because you're just learning yourself. You're maybe learning the gifts and the talents that you have, because you've been so subjected to mom and them beliefs that you didn't really have your own. You did, okay, well, they said work at this place because it's the place to work at. In my area, this is the place to work at Geico or Frito-Lay. Girl, they make some good money, but are you happy? See, society promotes paycheck over your passion. It promotes chasing money over chasing your meaning. Society promotes chasing dollars over going towards your destiny. And I'm here to tell you to dare, allow. I double dog dare you to dream big and start small now. Give yourself permission. That's what the dare means. You have to give yourself permission to think outside the box. You have to give yourself permission to live. Give yourself permission to not be like everybody else. Give yourself permission to do that. And if your circle when your circle don't like it, oh well. Okay, when separation calls elevation, that's it. Elevation calls separation. Elevation, when you go up, you're gonna separate. I mean, that's just it. You're not gonna be like your friends. And if your mindset is totally different, you don't even want to talk to nobody anyways if they ain't talking the same thing you're talking about. You may be cordial in conversation, or you may just talk what they want to talk, but in reality, you're different, and it's okay. Let me hear you say, I'm different, and I'm okay. Okay? Let me say it. I am different, and I am okay. Let's also give yourself permission to dream. Let's say, I give Repeat after me now, okay? I give myself permission to dream. I allow myself. You gotta tell yourself that. I allow myself to do that. See, words are powerful. I was just taking my notes on the other day on words. What you say out your mouth. Words are a powerful thing. Think about it. The Creator, the Most High God, how He created this earth. He spoke. He said, let there be. And guess what? There was. And then there was. You know, words are like seeds. You have to think about, do you remember what someone did to you? Or do you more remember what they said? Think about children too. Do they remember what mama did? Or do they remember what mama said and how those words that came out our mouth made them feel? Words are that powerful. And we are just willy old nilly with our words. Reckless, that's it. Reckless with our words. We have to start being impeccable with our words to ourselves and to others. Especially to ourselves. Words create the world you're living in. The Bible says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. And because we're created in the likeness and the image of God, that is empowered into us. So we have to be careful with our words. You know that old Sparkle song, you better be careful what you do to me, 'cause it might turn around on you. But you got to be careful with what you say to you, because it will turn around on you. The stuff that we say to ourselves, the worst kind of words that we say to self is the self-rejection words. And I'm all off my topic, but this is where I'm being led. You know, the self-doubt, the self-criticism that we do to our own self. Not along with somebody else do, but we are so hard on ourselves. That's why we have to get to a quiet place, get rid of the noise. I'm looking at my notes because I do want to make sure I talk about it, but we have to get rid of the noise. We have to get rid of it. The TV, like I got my TV off by being here. I had that TV on. I had to cut that TV. I had to cut it. Y'all know that. Don't act like you don't know that song. I had to cut it. There's some things that, you know, if you want to elevate in your life, if you want to be different, if you want to live that amazing life and none of your friends are talking about, there's some things that you're going to have to do. There just is. Which we talk about, elevation requires separation. And you're like, well, Theron, how do I do that? How do I start to dream big? How do I step into my own? You know, not getting opinions, you know, a mom and them, you know, step into my own opinion, get into my own thing. You got to learn yourself. Number one, you need to be connected with and surrounded by positive, hungry people. You have to get around a different set of people. Dreaming big and moving into that into that lane, to the lane that you were called to be in, the designer lane. Right now we're in default. We're just doing stuff just because. We have no meaning. We're just doing whatever just to be doing. But to live that designer life that God designed for you, the creator who designed everything, the designer life, you have to do some things. Number one, you do have to get a new circle of friends. If they ain't doing nothing, you can, hey, how you doing, social like that, but you might need to get another set of friends. Number two, you ain't getting away from the noise. You need to cut it, that TV, cut it off. You know, maybe limit yourself an hour. I know these shows are about to come up, so you might want to just limit yourself an hour. Because I still watch Empire and Scandal. I set myself to like an hour. That's it. Okay? So you want to get away from the noise. People, television, television, because the television tells nothing but lies. That's a whole totally different thing. And number 3, meditate. You have to get still, get quiet. That's why you cut the noise off. When you in your room, you ain't got to have that TV on. You ain't got to have the radio on. You got to hear this. You got to hear the still, quiet, small voice. You can hear that God's going to download to you. You have to hear it. So therefore, you have to get away from that noise. I know y'all might hear my dog barking. I gotta see what she's doing. But you got to get away from the noise and get still and quiet. Whether you got to do it in the morning before the kids get up, or when they go to bed, or in your car. You know, you can't close your eyes when you're driving, but you can turn that noise off and just be in thought. Or do it during lunch break. Whenever it is, you got to make a choice. You got to do it. It's up to you to do it. Dream big. Start small. Now. Right now. When you finish watching this video, I know y'all hear me say that all the time. I want you to try to do some of the steps that I talked about. Before I end, visit my website, idaredreambig.com, to get more information. And I got a Facebook fan page called the Dreammakers with an S community.com. Go to that. It's the Facebook group of dream makers. So go on there, go on the wall, tell us about your dream. All right, this your girl, Farron. God bless. Bye.